Welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. You are here for Diorama Diaries number 5. This is 10, but 5. There's already paint on my hands. I am also finishing up filming Diorama Diaries 4, but I want to jump right into the next part, which is the part I can control. Diorama Diaries number 6 is already planned because I have done a Taobao order for some stuff. So that's what Diorama Diaries number 6 is going to be. I know, all the spoilers here. So I guess I am going to start making some furniture. And then I'll show you what I've already made. Actually, maybe I can show you kind of what I've already got. Let's do that. I'll show you what I've got, and then we're gonna make a couple things, and it's gonna be a good time. Okay, let's go. Okay, welcome to my floor, and my enormous mess. I know, we don't need to talk about it right now. So what I have so far for furniture, I got an amazing couch set from Beast and Babes BJD for the craft exchange. The chair is being utilized there because it actually turns out to be more third scale, and I have put some prototype dolls on the couch because it's adorable, but because I wanted the couch and chair set, I'm going to use the one I purchased and use these as alternative furniture and cycle them in and out. So, long story short. So what have I actually done already, and what have I got? So I've got this lather shelf from Beast and Babes BJD. I'm not sure where it's going to go. I was going to leave it wood, but then I realized I have to use this in the diorama. I have to cover the screws first because the size of the screws is going to completely reveal the scale. And so I need things to be like a little more delicate, a little more small. I do plan on finishing this to be a little more like subtle. I've had this forever. I thrifted it, and it was like a jewelry box, but it looks like an apothecary table. It was dark brown, and I gave it a quick spray paint. You can see the original color here, because I like it to have that, like, it's not perfectly white, it's a little distressed looking. Like, you can see like hints of the brown, and I really like that look. So that's probably going to be my TV stand, I'm thinking. I think that'll look nice, and I didn't want it stark white because the living room is mostly stark white, and this would be very white. I had a bed from Civilized Evil. However, it was super cutesy. It had like a moon and stars and clouds as like the headboard, but I wanted something a little more grown up for Raven's room because I know that I'm going to be putting a bunk bed, probably a My Life As or Our Generation or American Girl bunk bed when I can find one that isn't $100. I would order one from Belchick's Doll World, but the shipping is $70. So, because I actually planned on doing like a fairly large Belchick's Doll World order instead of the Taobao order, and then assembling it, but the shipping was absolutely bonkers. So, bonkers. Like $60 for one item, by the way. So I took the Civilized Evil bed I had, and I cut off the picture footboard and headboard, and I kind of like fabric wrapped it. It looks a lot nicer once there's stuff in it. But I also did these like paneled headboard and footboard. All this was cardboard rectangles wrapped in fabric, laid over another fabric wrapped cardboard rectangle. But the effect is actually pretty nice. I think there's like a secret right here though that's like a little flip-floppy. But once the mattress is on and stuff, you won't even know this. It does, the like faux suede I've used is like, it was the closest thing I had in my fabric stash to velvet that was in like a quasi-neutral color. So, but I have that for Raven's room. So I've got Raven's bed. I have my little wicker chair. I've got, this was a Civilized Evil desk, but I knew I wasn't going to use the desk as is because I'm getting something more like my desk. However, I did spray paint it white, and now it's either going to be like a mini dresser or I was going to put it as a bedside table, but it's too tall for that. It doesn't quite look right. I have these guys that used to be Robin's library. but I'm going to be turning these into the base for closets. That's going to be one of the projects we do today, is the walk-in closet is going to be these guys and some dowels. And then I should be getting some furniture and stuff in to finish it, but that is one of today's projects. So, in Diorama Diaries 4, the one where I do the flooring, I bought extra tile and I was like, I'm gonna make a tile table, and it turned out so-so. It does look like a fun little neon Rubik's Cube. This is for Clover's room. It's like a good from far but far from good moment. Like, if you get up close you can see, oh no, what have I done? But in general it's quite cute from like back here, so I'm gonna use it as like a chair if I give her like a desk, or like just to put plushies on or something, because I think it is quite fun and cute, and the green matches her room pretty good. So my dowel pieces, this is too many, there's some of these are extras, but for the walk-in closet, that's going to be something we do. I've also got some like flat wood pieces, and I want to make a coffee table. So coffee table, and I have that. Okay, so when I was talking about the civilized evil bed, I have the cloud from the top, and I thought, I don't want to lose the little supports, I thought it would be cute for Clover's room to do one of these little cloud wall shelves with it. So we're gonna make a little wall shelf. I also need to make my Billy bookcases for my tiny office. I think I'm going to pretend that this stuff, like this purple thing in those shelves, there's shelves up there, don't exist, because then I won't be able to put like, because it's a squashed version of my office, I want to kind of condense just my favorite parts of it. So I'm going to do the Billy bookcases, and then I'm going to skip over to the art wall and just have the art wall right next with my desk in front of it. My dioramas are not going to be in here. I know I had some people saying like that I should do like a diorama in a diorama in a diorama, and as fun as that sounds, there's just not enough space in this little office to do that. So let's put together these projects. This is just going to be like a little bit of everything, and it's not a how-to because I'm not telling you how big to cut things and stuff. We're just making stuff. You're just hanging out and making stuff. General instructions, no sizes. Sorry. But if you are looking for how-tos on building doll stuff, I do recommend Square the Spare. You will need to scale things differently if you're doing BJD stuff, because she does a lot of 12 scale. But anyways, Square the Spare, 10 of the 10. Let's actually start crafting some stuff now. So starting with the cloud shelf, I just hot glued some little triangle corners onto it, and this is just to help it stick to the wall. And what we're going to do is just glue this to the top like this. So it's gonna sit like that. I thought about doing it like this, but then I don't know, I want to use as much of this bottom cloth as possible. So now I'm just gonna run hot glue from there to there and then stick it on. Voila, needs a spray paint obviously, but now the shelf will be a bit more supported when it goes on the wall, and I'm just gonna hot glue it to the wall. I'm just hot gluing most things. But yeah, it's cute. It's a little shelf. So I'm gonna put this to the side to spray paint along with the coffee table, because that's next. That is what we're doing now. Okay, so things are taped together. I've used the tape as markers as well because I need to saw this off, and that's going to be 2 legs, and then from here to here will also be 2 legs. Just the way I've measured it, I guess. I just taped these together, but I'm just going to use a square to cut this as straight as possible. These are the side panels, so they're going to help hold up the second part of the coffee table. That's like the middle plank, I guess. And then these are the short pieces for the side, also to hold up this middle plank. Hopefully I measured things right. I'm going to go cut, and I'll come back with all my cut pieces. Alright, so my pieces are cut. I have my 2 shorts, 2 longs for the middle panel. It's 8 pieces because I'm going to glue 2 together for each leg because this is a pretty thin leg. And then I have these guys. So what I'm gonna do next is tape everything together and then sand it so everything, all the pieces that are supposed to be the same length are the same length, and then we're gonna start gluing. Okay, all sanded. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take the middle panel, that's this one, and glue the pieces so that the ends, like, so it's resting on top. So the ends need to sit like this, and then these ones are gonna wrap just on the inside of them. So I'm gonna glue the small ends on first, or actually I'm gonna glue these three on first and then add that one, and then we're going to start gluing the legs together. So, but yeah, one at a time, I guess. I'm gonna glue these three sides on. Okay, so it's going pretty good. However, I realized I'm an idiot, and cutting them the exact same size was a bad idea because, yeah. So I think I'm just going to get some smaller pieces and glue them to the outside, almost like a trim, if that makes sense. And then I should be able to just rest it on top, and it should look good. That's the idea. We'll see. All right, and there we have a little table. I was gonna put more pieces on the end, hence the glue, but it didn't look so good. But this looks pretty cute, I think. I ended up, instead of doing trim, just putting 3 boards on top and then making this like, this kind of effect. I think I'm gonna leave this table wood. I'm not entirely sure, I might stain it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I also had some leftover dowel pieces, so I've glued a ball to one end of each, and I'm going to make some curtains for the windows I made last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and sift through my fabric, but before that, let's spray paint these guys. So I sewed the first set and they came out like this, and like from back here they're fine, but you can see the stitches up close. So I went ahead and just used hot glue on the other pair, and I think honestly that was the move. I'm still gonna use the other pair, but I think that these turned out really cute as well. So updates, I've also painted the top of this table pink. So it's a little wonky, it's not great. Especially, oh, it's a shadow. I was like, what is this gap? But yeah, like, it's not great, but I'm thinking of it like, here are some young adults moving into their first family home. Is their furniture gonna be great quality? No, but they can upgrade it later. That's how I'm looking at some of the things I'm making. So the next thing I'm making, let me bring you down to my desk, is for the closet. There's gonna be coat hangers, or like hangers. So my husband made me the first one to show me how to make them. And now I'm going to, I'm gonna make a lot of them. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Also, let me put you there. We're real low. I don't know about the lighting situation. I've unplugged my lighting situation. I went to the dollar store and I got some more dowels. For what? I don't know, but I will find something to do with them. I'm thinking maybe like a macrame or something. I got some like wood looking contact paper, and that's because when I make my dining table, it's gonna be a round table, and we use this drill with this drill bit that like does a hole, but it puts a hole through the middle, which is great so I can put the pedestal in. It's not so great for a hole in the table, so I'm just gonna put faux wood on top of it to cover the hole. And I also got this, which is supposed to be a drawer organizer, but doll shelf for like toys and like figurines and stuff. So I'm gonna paint this and make it cute for Clover's room. So that's what's going on. So I'm just gonna be here making 1,000 hangers. So I ended up making a bunch of random things. I didn't film everything because I just started making stuff, and then once I was making stuff, I would start making another thing and another thing, and soon I was making all the things. And And I'll show you where we're at. This is where we're gonna end the video because a lot was made. Okay. So this is the wardrobe. I did order a mirror for here and it's pink and cute. I set up the dowels. Like I mentioned, I just kind of pressured them, like so they're being held mostly by pressure, but there's a dab of hot glue on either side just to kind of stabilize it. Watch me knock it over. But yeah, and then these are the tiny hangers I made. So I've got some clothes hanging up too, which is super cute, I think. Got some shoes. I definitely want more accessories and stuff to like put in there. All my nice shoes are currently on my doll's feet. So those are the little bags that came with one of my Christmas craft exchange gifts. I said I was going to keep them and I definitely did. Raven's not in here because I still am at this moment printing Raven 2.0. But we have this chair I already had. All of this I had already. This is my little pet cat. This is what the bed looked like assembled with the padding. I did make this duvet set and the pillows. This is something I made forever ago. It's like a velveteen rabbit, but it's just kind of floppy and cute. We're dropping pillows. This is the tiny hollow I got in the craft exchange last year. We've got, this is the bedside table. I still think it's too high for a bedside table. Let me know what you think. It might not be, but it feels really high to me. This little light, is really small. I might get some museum wax, but it does turn on. And I've got like a macrame I made. But yeah, this room's looking real cute. It needs a bookshelf here, and I need wall art. I want to do like one of those picture collages, you know, when they're like the little square pictures, not necessarily framed, almost like Polaroids, like and just go over the bed. I don't know, maybe one of those like I can't think of what the style's called, but like I can't think of what the style's called, but yeah, just more art, some more like somebody lives here personal touches and not I just moved in, which is what this is giving. In the living room, I have the couch that was made for me by Beast and Babes for the craft exchange. The yellow backing does look really good. I think the pink couch I've got is smaller than this and narrower, so it's gonna move up a little bit and be more like here. It also doesn't have the chaise, so it can come up closer, and then I'm gonna have that little a sofa table behind it. This is how the TV stand came out. The TV is a rectangle of wood that I've painted black and glossed slightly. So it does have a bit of a, it's coming off really matte, but I also made sure to put an extra little piece of wood so that it casts a shadow and makes it look a little more realistic. But yeah, this is how this TV stand came out. I think it looks really good. I'm happy with it. This is a little planter that I've shoved a fake plant into. This table came out a mess, but again, from here, not bad. Heading downstairs, and occupied by the first prints of Raven and Edgar. White is not his color. Ooh, he's looking ghastly. A little bit like a horror movie, but I love these stairs, and I love Raven. Look how cute she is. But I love how they look sitting on the stairs. I'm really glad I decided to do this like wraparound corner. I think it's so cool. There's a lot of opportunities to like put stuff back here, I don't know if I want to make it like a little reading nook or what. These will not be in here very long. They're just in there for now because I am waiting on dining chairs from Taobao. I added this little shelf this morning, and then there's the window in action with the drapes. Is it great? Not really. I might try and tie this so it looks a bit better, but I don't know. In my little office so far, I have Aura's original prototype, you know, aka Cricut OG. She's kind of got hair like mine a bit and glasses, so like she's just acting as a mini me right now. You know, from back here maybe. But yeah, I've got my little shelf. I need to figure out tiny little pop mart figurines. I made this tiny Billy bookcase this morning. It's a little bit bowed, like the middle piece is a bit long. But from back here, you don't notice too much. And I think once I get more dolls on the shelf, it's gonna look good. Now I'm very motivated to actually finish the dolls on the shelf. Like, I need to figure out little clothes and wigs for them, because you can see how much better the clothed dolls look on the shelf than just like the fully naked ones. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have a desk, like, wow, we are dropping our computer. My chair is gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna have a desk right in front, and then all my art is gonna be there. I'm trying to decide on a diorama. I think what I'll eventually do is take a photo of my diorama and kind of box it in so it looks like it's got some depth to it, but so that it only actually sticks out like this far, because there's just not room to put in these like giant dioramas. I don't think it'll look good. And it would be a real pain to decorate. So I think I'm just gonna do a photo eventually. But yeah, this room is probably one of the emptiest in that one, so I'll definitely get more stuff in here eventually. We have Clover's room. Now, Clover is currently using like a little wood chest I have as a bed. I did order a shoe rack that I'm going to convert into a low loft bed for her, a la Kura bed from IKEA style, I think. And then I have ordered a pink beanbag chair to go underneath it for her. For now, she's got that little cube thing I made is acting as like a little table. She's got plushies, not very many toys. As we can see, please send Clover toys. Actually, no, but I'm not asking people to send me stuff for Clover. I just mean like, she's like my only kid BJD. Like, she's baby and she's over here like... But yeah, that's how everything turned out. I'm really happy with it so far. I'm looking forward to getting more stuff done in there and having it look even better. The next video is going to be a Taobao unboxing of some furniture and props. So get ready for that, I guess. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you like the content and will consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.